for Winter Storm Mora. We're starting off with the Six of Swords. This is not good. So that means this storm is going to be a wake-up call for many, especially in the south. But yeah. Also, just get this out of the way. This is a tarot reading for the tropicals, for the winter storm itself, not doing any personal readings, so don't bother asking, because I won't do that part, because I just not business I want to meddle in. But continuing on with the Six of Swords. So, this is going to be a wake-up call because of how bad the storm is going to be. It's going to wake up a lot of people. To not take, it's basically a reminder to not take things for granted, especially electricity, and a lot of other issues along those lines. And I'm thinking that there's going to be some massive power outages with Mora. So from there, the Nine of Cups. Okay. That paired with the Six of Swords, that's a concern. I think. It's been a while since I got the Nine of Cups. Reflects the success we have earned through effort and hard work. So this storm is gonna be nasty. Okay. This confirms that the storm is gonna be nasty. And it's gonna be successful in what it does. It's gonna be very destructive when it's paired with this and taken into the context of the storm. Yeah, it's gonna be very destructive, and it's not gonna be pretty. Sure, the snow might be pretty, but the results of it might not be. Pileups won't be pretty. Blackouts won't be pretty. And it's just outright just bad weather. Continuing on, the Hierophant. Okay. So, people are going to turn the attention to the meteorologists. People are definitely going to be tuning into the news for this one. And it's going to be definitely aiming for that. So we are in for, it's like I said, wake-up call with this storm. People are going to be turning their eyes to the weather folks in this country. The weather models and all that other stuff. People are going to be very well paying attention to that. And that is good to do so. Pay attention. Listen to your gut. Listen to the weather folks, the government officials when they say like evacuations might be needed. Although I don't think there's going to be evacuation for this one. Maybe along the coast, the Gulf Coast, for like potential for flooding. But that's really about it. And that's even iffy. But more or less probably stay-at-home orders because of how bad it's going to get. Although the bulk of the states that are affected by this tend to be a bit more conservative and less likely to issue stay-at-home orders for bad weather. But that is a possibility that we might see. Temperance reversed. Now, that kind of picks up the fact that storm's going to be a bit on the fast side, but I don't think it's going to be a fast storm. It's going to be a very slow mover, so I wonder what else this temperance would be. This major atmospheric river, yeah. It's not going to mix well. Temperance involves in like mixing, and yeah, it comes from Latin temperare, to mix, to blend. So yeah, this storm's not going to mix well. This is picking up ice storm. This is picking up ice storm. Okay. It's not going to mix well. We're not going to get wintry mix. We're going to get either rain, snow, or freezing rain. Or sleet. Not necessarily wintry mix. Okay. It's going to be horrible, horrible conditions with this storm. This is picking up ice storm. Okay. This is picking up ice storm. So, the Queen of Swords. This is going to be a very strong storm. This is going to be a blockbuster. I guess from what I've seen in the past decade, the M-named winter storms tend to be the worst of the season. Kind of like the I-named hurricanes tend to be the worst of the season. And it's like, yeah, this is going to be one of the worst storms for the season. Not to mention Mara is a more feminine name. There's going to be a lot of instability, so I'm surprised there's no severe weather forecasted with this storm currently. I'm surprised there's no severe weather forecast, but this is picking up that we might have some severe weather end up popping up in parts of the south, like exclusive to the Gulf Coast, but and maybe Florida. But right now I'm picking up this is going to be a nasty system. This is going to be a nasty, nasty system. Um, so quite the instability on the warm side. We might have some storms decide to go rogue, end up being severe. We have some water spouts that come on shore and probably trigger tornado warnings, despite there not being severe weather forecasted. So I'm thinking there might be a little bit of instability in play. This storm's working alone. This storm's going to be the main story for the week, and it's working alone. It's doing its thing. It's working alone. It's not going to work well with others. And that kind of coincides with this. Like, it's not going to mix well with anything. The storm is... This is not a good read for this. It's a good read because it's picking it up, but it's not good for the results. 3 of Swords. It's been a while since I got that card. I think that's the first time I got that card, actually. Penetrates the heart of illusion. It is our call to see life with a new, clearer perspective. Yeah, this, like I said, eye-opener. Eye-opener storm. This coincides with the 6 of Swords here. In that aspect. Represents the swords of reason or intellect. Their purpose is to open the heart. So this is like I said, wake-up call for the South, that this is probably going to be like the new norm for a while. More of these winter storms in the South might become a new norm, and that's Mara is just a reminder of what is going to become the new norm, and probably got to prepare for such in the future. Like, build your homes a bit better to withstand any potential changes in the climate. This is a wake-up call to adapt, or do what you can to help fight it. But right now, it's just got to focus on adapting. 9 of Swords. Okay. Nine of Swords speaks of a great inner despair that leads to an awakening. That's basically what this one is, but yeah. This talks about wake-up call, but with like a sacrifice. And the Nine of Swords is basically the same thing. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of suffering with the storm, but it's like a wake-up call for those. Like, to do what you can to better yourself so you're not in a bad position next time this happens. Okay? That's what I'm picking up here. And then finally, the Devil reversed. Like I said, breaking through illusion. Breaking through delusion here. So it looks like the models are not going to deviate much. That's also what I'm kind of picking up with these and that one. So yeah, there's not going to be a lot of differentiation with the storm, but it's going to be pretty spot on what it's going for. This is going to be one of those storms where if you have paid time off available, take it. This is a week to take it. This is why a lot of folks are saying, like, probably not a good idea to go on vacations here and there, because you might need it for emergencies like this. This is one of those emergencies where you gotta just use up your paid time off, because it's gonna be dangerous. I wouldn't be surprised if some Waffle Houses shut down because of this storm. It's gonna get that bad. So yeah, with that, that's about it. Stay safe out there. See you in the next video or stream. Bye.